Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries. Website is www.spiritandtorah.com. It is Friday, March 14th. Getting toward, it's the 13th day of the 12th month, almost the 14th day of the 12th month. Not only does Sabbath start tonight, Friday night, March 14th, but also the first day of Purim. And Purim is both tomorrow and Sunday. It's a 2-day feast. You can read about it in the book of Esther. It's a very key feast in terms of talking about the Antichrist. Haman was a foreshadow of the Antichrist. But I want to talk about some things that I was going over in my last video. The Abomination of Desolation obviously did not happen on March 11th, 2014. Now, the assumption that I had, that I was operating on, is that if Yahshua is returning in 2017, the Abomination of Desolation would end right here on 9/21/2017. So if you go 1,290 days back, and why do I go 1,290 days back? Well, if you go to Daniel chapter 12, you'll read that the Abomination of Desolation lasts for exactly 1,290 days. So if you go exactly 1,290 days back from Yom Teruah, September 21st, 2017, you will come to March 11th, 2014, and of course we've come and gone past March 11th. Nothing happened. There was no Abomination of Desolation. So then I said, well, maybe what was wrong here is that the Abomination of Desolation would continue to go through after the resurrection, all the way through until you get to Yom Kippur, which is right here, September 30th, 2017. And if you go 1,290 days back from September 30th, 2017, then you would come to March the 21st, March 20th, which is the spring equinox, March 20th, 2014. There's something else though, and something very interesting about this date, by the way. I found this article from the, what is this? The Daily Mail Online. Yeah, Mail Online. It's a UK publication. And it's talking about this asteroid that's going to hurtle toward Earth. And they're basically saying this 2/3 of a mile wide asteroid could hit Earth on March 21st. Okay, so that would be pretty much 1,290 days right before Yom Kippur of 2017. So if this event winds up occurring on March 21st, this could definitely be the abomination that causes desolation, because certainly if an asteroid of this magnitude hit the Earth, depending on where it hits, it could cause a lot of desolation, and then the Antichrist, the son of perdition, would emerge from this, whatever happens once this asteroid hits the Earth. However, there's also another possibility that I was thinking about, and that is if we go to the feast dates for 2017. So obviously, the Abomination of Desolation is not going to end by September 21st, 2017. Otherwise, it would have started by March 11, 2014. If it doesn't start by March 20th, March 21st, 2014, then it's not going to end by Yom Kippur either. So are there any other possibilities of when the Abomination of Desolation could end? Well, the latest possibility of Yahshua returning in 2017, after the resurrection, after we've been resurrected to meet him in the air, latest time of him returning in Revelation 19, where he destroys the son of perdition with his mouth, the brightness of his coming, would be the final day of Sukkot of 2017, which that year would occur on October 12th, 2017. So if you go back 1,290 days from October 12th, 2017, then you come to this day right here, April 1st, 2014. So this day right here is the last possible day that the Abomination of Desolation could occur in 2014, could begin, if Yahshua is going to return in 2017. Now, what's interesting about April 1st this year is that April 1st is not just April Fool's Day, but it is the first day of the Hebrew year. Okay, because you have Passover here on April 14th, and then you have the first day of unleavened bread on April 15th. Which is when the day that we have that blood moon that will be seen from Israel as well as many parts of the world. And then, of course, you have the 7 days of unleavened bread, starting on April 15th, going for the next 7 days. So that is the new year. And also, I said that the first trumpet, which is where a third of the trees are incinerated and all the green grass across the earth is incinerated, that third trumpet has to blow in the third year of tribulation, which would, in other words, it would have to blow before April 1st, before the beginning of the fourth year of the tribulation. Because if we're in the final 7 years, and it began in 2010, terminates 2017, then we're just about to finish the third year here. So, basically, Tuesday, April 1st, this abomination of desolation has to go down by then. A lot of people have been saying that with everything that's going on in Crimea, Ukraine, and Russia, along with the United States, that if a nuclear war is going to break out, it's going to break out sometime in the next couple of weeks here. So, so this is just some other possibilities that I wanted to throw out here as we're about to celebrate Purim. I hope everyone has a very wonderful Purim. You're supposed to have a wonderful feast to celebrate this day. It's a good idea to read through the book of Esther, which talks about Purim. It's not that long of a book. You can break it up into a couple of nights. Read maybe half of it tonight, the other half tomorrow night. Is a good way to do it. So I just wanted to throw these possibilities out. The Abomination of Desolation, in order for Yahshua to return by 2017, the Abomination of Desolation has to happen no later than April 1st, 2014. Okay, this is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries. Website is www.spiritandtorah.com. Shalom.